Hey there! Today I'm going to be showing you how to completely disassemble your PlayStation 3 Slim. We're going to be going from this all the way to this. So let's get started. To disassemble your PlayStation 3 Slim, you're going to need the following tools. A number 0 Phillips head screwdriver, a number 2 Phillips head screwdriver, a Torx T8 screwdriver, and tweezers or a spudger of some kind. Start by flipping the system over and removing the rectangular cover to gain access to the number 0 Phillips head screw holding the hard drive in. Slide the hard drive cover to the right and flip the small handle down to pull the hard drive out of the system. Now with the system flipped over, remove the 3 rubber feet as well as the 4 plastic squares covering the 7 number 2 Phillips head screws, securing the case together. Remove the 4 Torx T8 screws at the front of the system. Flip the system back over and remove the top case by tilting it towards you, starting at the back. Unplug the 2 connectors leading to the power supply. Then remove the power supply by unscrewing the 2 number 0 Phillips head screws and lifting the power supply starting from the right side, as that is where the plug is connected to the motherboard. Remove the power supply plug by tilting it upwards and pulling towards you. Unplug the fan connector and remove the 2 number 0 Phillips head screws to free the fan. To remove the disk drive, start by unplugging the 3 ribbon cables at the back of it. Remove the number 0 Phillips head screw at the rear of the drive. Then slightly pop up the power and eject buttons, being careful as it is connected by a fragile ribbon cable. Slightly lift up on the front of the disk drive, and you should notice there's a ribbon cable on the bottom that needs to be unplugged. Once that's done, you should be able to lift the disk drive out of the system. Remove the power and eject buttons by popping them up and unplugging the ribbon cable from the buttons and the motherboard. Unscrew the two number 0 Phillips head screws that hold the antennas to the case. Then unplug the antennas from the board and unroute the cables. Unplug the power supply cable from the motherboard. Remove the 5 number 0 Phillips head screws securing the board to the case. Tilt the motherboard, starting with the front, to remove it from the case. Flip the board over and remove the 4 number 2 Phillips head screws holding the cooler to the board. Try to unscrew them as evenly as possible to prevent too much pressure on one side of the cooler. Remove the 5 number 0 Phillips head screws holding the top and bottom shield together. Then lift up on the shield to remove. Separate the motherboard from the cooler, lift the motherboard starting from the front, and go slow and be gentle as the thermal paste can make it a bit difficult to separate. Remove the 4 number 0 Phillips head screws holding the cooler to the shield. Now for the power and eject buttons, there are 2 number 0 Phillips head screws that have to be removed to separate the board from the buttons. And there you go. That's how you completely disassemble a PlayStation 3 Slim system. If you have any suggestions for what I should do next, let me know in the comments below, and I hope this helped.